Here's everything you need to DIY your own reservoir. First, you're going to take your tape measure and mark 1 inch from the bottom in the middle. That'll be the front of your reservoir where your 1/4 inch bulkhead will go. You're going to mark that with a Sharpie. Now on the rear, I'm going to go 3 inches down. This might vary depending on what kind of container you're using for it. And mark right there. On the front, I'm using a 16mm hole saw, which we sell on our website and is included in our DIY kits. I'm making sure that the clutch setting is all the way on. I line it up straight and then I'm going to use my knife to clean that up a little bit. If you want to get fancy, you can use a deburring tool, also known as a whirligig. But I find this works just fine. I also need to do that on the inside. Next, you're going to use the 21mm hole saw on the back of your reservoir. And I'm using my knife to deburr it, just like on the front. Now you're going to take your 1/4 inch push to connect bulkhead and remove the nut. This rubber washer goes all the way down onto the body. And that goes inside and pushes out through the hole on the front. It's a 16mm hole. Take the nut, screw it back on. Hand tight might be good. If you need to give it a little more, you can use a crescent wrench, but be cautious with that because you don't want to damage the threads. If you ever get a leak from here, usually that can be resolved by tightening the nut, and if not, a standard garden hose washer will fit between the nut and the reservoir. That should clear it right up. Now take your 1/2 inch float valve and remove the nut on that. It's going to go into your reservoir like so, with the thread sticking out, and the nut screws on. Again, hand tight, probably good, but if you need to, you've got that crescent wrench to tighten it up. And there you go. That's your reservoir.